When you believe in God, your 3D reality should not matter to you. What you see around you should not fluctuate you, should not make you take decision in one way or another. When you strongly believe in God, then your 3D reality doesn't mean much. Because when you're spiritual, the 3D reality is just it is for a human to go from one place to another, to live, to eat, to have their basic elements of life, which is eating, sleeping, and having some sort of a mission. It could be a job, it could be a business, it could be a career, whatever, studying. And then when you believe in God and the spirituality is strong in you, then all your decisions are not made from what you see, but from what comes from inside of you and what God is showing you a sign. So in Islam, we have this prayer when you don't know if is it a good decision to take. So in Islam, God tells us to even pray to God to show us what is the good way to do, not to ask around us, not to look around us, not to check in the 3D reality, but be in the spiritual way and ask God for sign. And then God will show you sign in your 3D. Once you went through the spiritual way, then things show up in the 3D. So in Islam, you will make this prayer, let's say, to start this business or get married with this man or important decisions. You pray. It's 5-minute prayer to God. You ask him, God, show me in the prayer. If this is good for me, then show it to me and made it easy for me. Make it easy for me. And if it's bad for me, make me away from it. If it's good for me in this lifetime and in the after, show it to me, make it closer to me. And if it's bad in this lifetime or the after, make me far away from it. And then once you finish the prayer, you should look around, see how you feel, and then take the decision from there. And a lot of you, what you do is just look around, ask people around, is it a good way? Is it going to be possible? And then nothing happens, or everything crashes, or you don't see any results. And then the more you look into the 3D, the more confused you are going to be. Why? Because this world that we live in is noisy, is full of noise, full of different opinions, full of bad things, full of good things as well, but it's full of too much. And to take an aligned decision in your life, or to go to a next level in your life, or even any type of decision, like you want to go with a trip with your best friend somewhere, or with your husband to the Maldives, and you're like, oh my God, we don't have enough money, or my husband just have one job, we're barely making the bills, or I don't have the time for it, I don't have the money for it. You're just thinking in the 3D world at this point, with the noise, with taking surface level decisions. When you want a big shift in your life, you need to go really deep inside of you. And of course, believe strongly in God and ask God for signs. I do not take any decision without God showing me that this is a good sign. And a simple example, today I booked a trip to Bali, from Japan to Bali. I don't plan. See, people in the 3D that are so much in the 3D attached to it, they plan so much and they want control. I believe in God strongly and I'm very spiritual. So there is no planning. God will show me the way. God will tell me where to go, with who to be. God will show me because I ask to God. And I open my eyes and listen. So me being now in Japan, and then my best friend told me we need to go to Bali. So that is someone, a person telling me we should be in this place. But I don't take decision like this. I ask God, because God protects me, okay? And God is gonna give me the best way to move forward. So it's been 1 week in Japan. We were planning to go to China, Seoul, but she felt like we need to go to Bali. And I've never visited. And my best friend visited already and loved it. But then I was like, let me think about it. But I'm not gonna think here. And I'm not gonna check on the 3D world. Do I have the money? Is the dates good? Is the flight cheap? I'm not gonna do that. That comes the latest step. First, I'm gonna feel, does that feel good for me to be in this new place? Do I have the desire? Because once you have the desire, as a woman, things will come. Don't worry. Things will come. Once you desire something, you ask God for it, things will come to your way. So do I have the desire even to be in this place? And then I was like, yes, I'm not like Japan. I want to leave. And then next day, I open my computer, have a session with one of my students. And the first thing she says, right, I felt good about it. I thought like, this is the desire that I want. And then I asked God, know that this is my desire, that I want to go to Bali with my best friend next week. Can you show me if this is good for me? Show it to me if it's good for me. And if it's not, make me be away from it. And then next day, I open my computer. First thing that I say to my students, I'm in Japan now, so give me a suitable time because I can't be on Saudi time, right? She said, oh, you're in Japan. I've never visited. This is what she says. Never talk about Bali, never talk about my traveling plan with her. I'm just her teacher. I'm her mentor, okay, on business, okay? And then she says, Suk, I've never been this far, but one place that I've been is Bali. And I recommend you. It's such a good place to be at. It was, you feel this, you feel that. And I just stay like, what is going on? She just gave me the answer. God is giving me the answer through her. That's it. Crystal clear. What do I do today? I book the flight. I check with my best friend for the flight. But when you feel, again, you want to book that Maldives trip, whatever, you have to go first into your desire. Do you want it to go to the Maldives, let's say with your husband, and let him pay all of that for you as a gift? And yeah, be cherished like a princess. Whatever the desire is for you. Do you want that as a desire? Because if you have it in your heart and you desire it, and not an ego desire, but a soul-aligned desire. So that is an entire other video on how to detect what your soul is just saying, yes, I crave that. And what is your ego? The ego is like, oh my God, I'm seeing all of those girls going to Maldives. Their husband is booking, blah, 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 blah. This is the ego talking. The ego won't get you anywhere. You will keep making decisions based on the ego till your ego is against you. Your inner you, your soul you, and then there is a friction, and then there is huge confusion. And then you lose your identity, part of your identity. But when it's soul aligned, it's something generally you're always dreamt of. You kept talking, it was in your vision board, it feels so good for you, it's in your to-do list, it's something very aligned, then it comes easily for you to just say yes to it. Then you will go ask God, make it happen. My husband is taking me to the Maldives for 2 weeks this summer. I don't care the money, where it's gonna come from. I don't care how he's gonna book it. I don't care who's gonna take care of the kids. I don't care of anyhow. I just know it's gonna happen. And God, please show me that this is good for me. Please show me that this is good for me and the how. Take care of the how. And then once you put in you ask God for it, right? And God will give you signs, and you will have to open your eyes and open your ears to get them. Because if you miss the sign, you miss it. You miss it. Okay? And once you have the sign, God will show you the path to get it. There is 100 ways to go to the Maldives. 100. You can partner with a hotel and create video for them and get 2 weeks for free for you and your husband. There is your husband getting a promotion, your husband changing jobs thanks to your connection, thanks to you doing, introducing him to someone. Don't do the job for him, but just like something, a sparkle in you that make it happen for him. It could be you getting a money all of a sudden. It could be someone offering to you simply because you share it to the world. You share it from the inside to the 3D, not taking the 3D and taking it inside. And that's why you will keep going backwards in your life and feeling always unaccomplished and feeling always sad when you look at your 3D and you're always attacking yourself. Oh, my 3D doesn't allow me to go to the Maldives. All of those ladies are getting their husband, get them to the Maldives. Me, no. First, is it your ego that is talking, or is it your soul desire? Because we need to fix that. Second of all, why are you checking the 3D world? You need to check the inside. You need to ask God show you ways. And there is a million ways to go to the Maldives. 1 million. And God, infinite amount, He can give you on the how. Infinite amount. Nothing is impossible for God. God says, ask me. Ask me. Don't take the noise on this word. Go ask God. And then open your eyes. You will see how things will happen for you. And then you take this information and you just implement it in the 3 words. You go, let your husband book the hotel, let your husband organize everything, and you show up like a princess. And when you start to apply that to everything, to all your next decision, I don't check the 3D word, what it's saying. Oh yeah, I checked the newspaper. It says Maldives is not a good place to be. I do not check the news. If God gave me the sign that I should be there, I do not care about your newspaper or the news. I don't. Simply I don't. I trust so much God, and He showed me. I asked Him. He showed me in signs that I should be there. He showed me how. Then just go for it. This is to do whenever you feel confused about taking a decision or going to your next level of yourself, more confident, more abundant, more happy, more peaceful. Inside, look inside, ask God, trust God, and enjoy, smile. See you on the next short lesson.